Welcome to Martin versus Martini.
Hey, Care.
Hey, Mar.
Hey, everybody. This episode's dedicated to Marshall. Get well. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess you know the tune. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in a low to high again. Rode in on a Greyhound. I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through. Must be 7 months or more. I came into town, a one-night stand. Looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in low to high again. From the magazine said I was on my way. Somewhere I lost connections. I ran out of songs to play. I ran out of time and money. It looks like they took my friends. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in low to high again. If I only had $1 for every song I'd sung, every time I've had to play while people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in low to high again. I said, oh Lord, I'm stuck in low to high again. What's up, everybody? What's up, Caroline? Martin versus Martini. We're going. What's happening?
Oh, you could do Sweet Caroline.
Nope. Can't do that. I want to say hi to all of our friends. Carolyn, what am I missing in the chat? That's your only job.
I see Semper Fi. I see Magnificent Maury. Marshall's doing okay. Hope he's feeling better. Oh,
is Marshall
Lee.
here? Awesome.
Yep. Lee says, I hope there's plenty of alcohol being consumed on the guest star side. Well, unfortunately, I'm alone, but I do have a glass of wine. Not a martini. Glass of wine. Hope that's okay.
You should explain why it's not martini and why you're by yourself so people understand.
Well, Samantha has 3 kids, and we're just going to blame that. Baseball never ends. We're going to blame that.
That's
and
true.
Adam, I've worked tomorrow. No martini tonight. What's in your coffee mug?
Oh, well, I was not expecting you would ask that, but let me see if I can figure it out. I have McDonald's Diet Cola in the alone so far in the mug, but I have Gentleman's Jack on the floor, Tennessee Whiskey on the floor, Tennessee Honey, I should say. I'm not going to do that song. And I do have Turkey Hill Diet Green Tea. Did I ever tell you the story, Cara, about the Tazos tea I buy at Boyer's and the Latin American clerk
No, tell me.
For another time. It's not for camera, but let me just say, I want to, before I forget, best wishes and get well, Marshall. If you're good enough to be in the chat, you're good enough to be on the program. So I'm a little peeved. I see my mom couldn't be here tonight, but she's also in the chat. I'm a little peeved. So Carolyn, you have my utmost sincere gratitude for really being here. I can count on you. I know that. So thank you.
And I'm the good one.
Thank you. All right. So that said, what should I play? Did anybody ask for a song yet?
Didn't you say Tennessee Whiskey? I don't see any requests yet, specifically.
Well, all right. What's going to happen is I'm going to play what I want to play. I'm probably going to try to play what Carolyn wants to hear. And if Carolyn's sort of the moderator / gatekeeper, if you ask for a song that just doesn't pass the muster for Carolyn, it's just going to get, she's like the bouncer at the door for the club. It's not getting through to me. Carolyn, if you see some real junk in songs, don't even relay it to me. Just act like you never saw it. All right?
Gotcha.
All right. And please, friends, let us know in the chat if you can hear both of us clearly. Carolyn's using state-of-the-art iPhone 4, I think. Or no, you're using an iPad today. I stand corrected. So
My iPizzle.
thank you. All right. I see Tupelo Honey says, Randy, I'll try that one. It's been a long time. Is that okay, Kara?
Yep.
All right. Sister Golden here, you better start writing. Do you have a pen?
I do.
All right. Thanks for being here, guys. This is a little out of the ordinary for us, but I'm glad to be here, and thank you, Carolyn, for the help. You can take all the tea in China, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail right round all the 7 oceans, drop it in the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet, she's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, babe, from the bee. You can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see men with insight, men in granite, and knights in armor intent on chivalry. 'Cause she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see men with insight, men in granite, knights in armor intent on chivalry. 'Cause she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can take all the tea in China, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail right round all the seven oceans, drop it smack dab in the middle of the deep blue sea, because she's as sweet, she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet, she's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, babe, from the bee.
That is the voice of an angel. I can't even make eye contact with you right now.
Your voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
Sound okay, Kara?
Sounds awesome, yep. So
Good
we
answer,
have some
good
requests.
answer.
You want to hear some
We do.
requests?
I need a status
Sister
report.
Sister Golden Hair has been requested. Zevon has been requested, which I'm always in the mood for.
That for
Marshall
you?
Tucker, Steely Dan. And I was thinking about, what about Jim Croce? Do you know any of him? I don't remember.
I did one maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I did Operator by looking at the words at the same time. If I can find that on the computer, I might try that. I haven't really relearned any. I know you were asking for what's the one that Chris Martiniak used to do all the time?
I don't know. I like One Let's Set of Footsteps.
No, the New York's Not My Home. Him and Chris Davis would always do that one. I want to do one of them sometime soon, but not for tonight. I need my my compatriot. When Marshall's here, I feel like I have more false confidence. Does that make sense? If he's here, I feel like I'm playing better. Does that make sense? Nothing against you. You know, I mean, you play very well too, but. So.
Also,
don't forget Jayhawks. Huh?
Can't Find Our Way Home.
Ooh, maybe not the vocal for that, but I want to say hi to Harvey Manning wants to play Dan Fogelberg. That's another one. I think the same week that I tried Jim Croce, I tried Dan Fogelberg. Maybe that's going to be make the attempt. Tell you what I'll do. I'll do a Jayhawks tune for Marshall, and while I'm thinking about that, I'll give Carolyn time to say hi to her friends after the next song, and I'll find those lyrics on my computer, and we'll cross all of our fingers and see what we can do. So, that sound good, Cara?
Yep.
All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. Martin versus Martini. No martinis and no Samantha, but shit happens.
Shit happens, kids. Fall season.
Shit happens when you party naked from Bad Santa. Carolyn, party foul. I did that song 2 weeks in a row. Let me do a different Jayhawk song. That's entirely out of hand. That shouldn't happen on Martin versus Martini. Can you forgive me? Where are my manners? Pretty little hairdo. It don't do what it used to. You can't disguise the living, all the miles that you've been through. Looking like a train wreck, wearing too much makeup, burden that you carry more than one soul could ever bear. Don't look so sad, Marina, there's another part to play. Don't look so sad, Marina, save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. You never someone come and take you home. I'm waiting for a breakthrough. What will you set your mind to? You stood outside the Chinese restaurant in the rain. But don't look so sad, Marina, there's another part to play. Don't look so sad, Marina, save it for a rainy day. You save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Don't look so sad, Marina, there's another part to play. Don't look so sad, Marina, save it for a rainy day. 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 Save it for a rainy day.
Very nice.
Ooh, that was a good one. Thank
I
you
love that.
very much. Thank you.
Love them.
They're going to be in Philly, I think, the end of September.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd like to see them. I've never seen them. Have you?
I've seen them 3 times. Really, really good.
Oh, wow.
Kara, have you noticed I switched guitars?
Yeah, and you put your capo on or something, whatever that is.
My what?
You adjusted something just now.
I took a capo off the first guitar and I switched guitars. I wonder if I could ask, I know some people in the chat would know, but Carolyn, which guitar was I playing? Which guitar am I playing?
You were playing a D45?
I was. And what am I playing
What?
now?
Was it? Were you?
Yeah.
Well, somebody said the D45 sounds good. I
Very good.
I think you're playing an OM something now. That's just.
I am friggin' impressed. I'm sorry, but I really am. Yes.
What did I?
This is you're doing good. You want to buy something?
I don't play. I don't think.
This for Mark Henry. I'm able to read like the most recent comments, so I'm going to play what I see last. But Carolyn, please keep me reined in. If I forget what people have asked for at 6 o'clock, you got to crack the whip. All right?
I will remind you. Yep.
Ooh, that's the wrong screen. Carolyn. Show's not over. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women, you taking the money from someone else. I call your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. I call your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. Well, your mama said, son, don't call my daughter no more. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women, You taking money from someone else. Come on back home now, baby. Try my love one more time. Come on back home now, baby. Try my love one more time. You know things don't go to suit you. I think I'll lose my mind. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women. You taking money from someone else. Kara, that does remind me of the time I played the Mansion House not too long ago, and you asked for Clapton with the, but nothing too bluesy and not Layla. That was good. That was good.
I thought I saw something funny in the chat, but it's my eyes. I thought someone said anything but Marshall Tucker, and it's anything by Marshall Tucker.
Oh, I'm sorry. We need Marshall. Marshall from Marshall Tucker. I don't have Marshall Tucker in the lineup. I apologize about that.
How about some Sister Golden Hair that was requested early?
Thank you very much. I will do that. I want to thank all you guys for being here. This is Martin versus Martin, the weird episode. This is my sister Carolyn doing a great job filling in for Marshall. She doesn't know all the songs he plays, but she knows just enough of them. And we thought we'll let her, her 12 string's not tuned up, so she's going to just talk tonight. But I want to thank my sister Samantha for avoiding us, my mother for avoiding us, and Marshall for taking a sick day when he didn't really have any sick days left this year. That's weird. So, what are you going to do, Kara?
What are you going to do? I'm here.
That's right. I'm glad you are. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad I'm here. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed. Then I set my sights on Monday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, that I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the end? Can you love me just a little? Just enough to show you care. Though I've tried to fake it, I don't mind singing, I just can't make it. Well, I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, that I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the end? Can you love me just a little? Just enough to show you care. Though I've tried to fake it, don't mind saying I just can't make it. Bops you up, 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 bops you up.
No, 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 don't stop her rocking!
I'm killing these requests, Kara. I feel good about it.
You are. You're getting down on the list. You're doing good. Now I know you don't play this. Marshall, I think, asked for the Birds of St. Mark's. If you do, you just learned it.
I've played that a few times. I always miss some words, but I can try that. I can try that.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Are you? You didn't hear it yet.
Can I say something else?
That's gonna take a different bottle, but yes, you can say anything you want.
This has to be the best thing I read all night. Lee is asking for the Old Laughing Lady. Who doesn't love Lee? It's a great song. Love that request.
I don't have that, but Lee is really he's got great taste. Let me ask Carolyn to say hi to some people in the chat. I got to find some lyrics, but I think that's a great song too.
The Old
Cover
Laughing
me,
Lady.
Kara.
Yeah. What's that?
Cover me, like talk to them so they don't notice I'm reading stuff.
The Rain song. I don't know what that is. That's from Lily Cat?
That's Led Zeppelin. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. Probably why I don't know it. Guns N' Roses, I think that should be next. Absolutely.
Ooh, wow.
So, Marshall, are you back next week? I hope. Like, I'm expecting that I'm going to hear his answer.
Oh, you might.
Southern Cross.
That's a good one.
Somebody used the word splendid in a sentence, which makes me think, who wants to hear Splendid Isolation?
I love that song.
I love that. Yep.
I do too.
Doobie Brothers. I don't know if I ever heard my brother do the Doobie Brothers. Oh, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, Robert.
That's a good one. Great songs. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll shut up.
Tim, we can invite Tim one week, and he can do The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down.
That would have been, let's go back in time and do that for Right Tonight.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You'll have to come back next week for that.
Yeah. I'm not good at record keeping. I have lyrics somewhere on this computer, but not staring me in the face. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try. I saw somebody ask for Buffalo Springfield, and I might get to that after this. I might be able to do a Neil Young tune that I think is Neil Young, Four-Way Street, but it's also Buffalo Springfield. But let me get. Do me a favor, Kai. Read me back the stuff I haven't played yet again. One more time.
Okie doke. Southern Cross, Warren Zevon, Steely Dan, Van Morrison, Crazy Love. You're not doing my Jim Croce, so I won't say that. You haven't done Guns N' Roses yet. Moondance. Moondance has been requested. Mom likes that one too. Is Mom watching?
Was that my mom? Did my mom say that? My mom. Was that my mom or your mom?
Maybe she has 2 accounts and she's asking for Moondance.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. She would. If anybody would do that, it would be her. All right, we're gonna get right into the thick of it. I'm gonna do songs I'm not ready for. I got a couple I was okay at, and I'm gonna play songs I'm not that good at. But you guys are asking for them, and I want to try my very best. And I also want to invite you guys to pay attention. If this is the first time by chance you're seeing Martin versus Martin, this is an outlier. We normally have me and Marshall. We normally go back and forth in a song circle. So if you like the idea of this show, but you're not sure if this show is really that good, please don't base your opinion on this specific episode. Watch last week's episode, and you'll get a better feel for what this show normally is. There's normally 2 of us, and you're missing a really, really key component, not having Marshall here. believe me, it's so much fun when there's two people playing songs. But Carolyn's doing a bang up job, and I'm going to try this for her and for someone else in the chat. Right after these messages. What? Cara, does it go to A minor there? Operator, could you help me place this call? You see the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm finding the show. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, or could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm finding the show. Overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, well, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time, but you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm finding the show. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels.
Uncle Maury. That song wasn't good.
Shut up, Aiden. Sorry, Kara, I had you muted. Say that again.
Do you know what the beginning of that song sounds like?
No, did I play it that poorly?
No, but it's very similar to When the Children Cry by White Lion. And once you told me, well, Care, there are only so many chords when I say things sound like other songs. Yeah.
Well, truthfully, when I did that, we've already played Lodi was G, Tupelo Honey was G, B minor. That was G, B minor. As I played more songs, they got trickier. But yes, a lot of these same chords. We did a lot of G tonight, put it that way. So you're I expect you to watch the chat, but I'm really impressed you're watching the chord progressions and the keys.
Hey, I received a super private request via my cell phone.
Does somebody have your number?
Do you remember playing back in the day, I'm going to say circa 1993, when somebody would yell, "Play the effing Dead"?
Did Kate text you?
You got a request for that. You can figure it out. It's a secret, but you got a request for the Dead.
Well, thank you, Kate. She doesn't have my number, which is good, but that's impressive. All right. So you know what we should do? Normally, this part of the show, we would tell a joke, and we don't have Chris Davis queued up because it's not a typical week. If I change guitars, do you have any jokes, either off the top of your head, or can you find one on your phone, or should I give you a couple of minutes to find one?
Me?
Yes,
I don't have a joke. I don't have a joke.
All right. Look up dad jokes during this next song and get one ready. Doesn't have to be long. It should be reasonably clean, but
yeah, I heard one on Shameless today that I can't repeat.
Can you say the whole thing but leave one word out?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. That's why I asked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people. What songs have I not been able to do yet? What songs do I owe you? Carolyn, you're allowed to answer too.
Moon Dance, My Old School, Powderfinger, and then we've had a few requests for an original.
Oh, wow. Where did Noah keep the bees on the ark, says America First. Uh-oh. Bob, I don't know you well enough. Is this going to be a bad punchline? Where did Noah keep the bees on the ark? That answer and more next week on Martin versus Martin. All right, I'm going to pretend I have Reese Ord with me on this one. This is a Dork tune. The Archives. Oh. Wow.
What?
The Archives. Where did Noah keep the bees on the ark, Carolyn?
The Archives.
Get off the stage! You're never gonna make it anywhere, you bums! You're bums!
Oops. Wrong button. I remember the 35 sweet goodbyes when you put me on the Wolverine up to Annandale. It was still September when your daddy was quite surprised to find you with the working girls at the county jail. I was smoking with the boys upstairs and I heard about the whole affair. I said, whoa, no, William and Mary won't do now. Well, I did not think the girl could be so cruel, and I'm never going back to my old school. Outside a door, soon they're gonna be in bloom up in Annandale. I can't stand her doing what she did before, living like a gypsy queen in a fairy tale. Well, I hear the whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. I said, oh no, Guadalajara won't do now. Well, I did not think the girl could be so cruel, and I'm never going back to my old school. That's where I got stuck last time. Damn you fingers. California tumbles into the sea. That'll be the day I go back to Annandale. I tried to warn you about Gino and Daddy G, but I can't seem to get to you through the U.S. mail. Well, I hear the whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. I said, whoa, no, Guadalajara won't do now. Well, I did not think the girl could be so cruel, and I'm never going back to my old school. Should have practiced. Damn it.
So Buffalo Springfield, is that what you said is coming up?
I should see if I have that. Yes, I want to thank you guys for paying attention and bearing with me with the lyrics, but let me see if I can cheat on that too. Did you find a joke, Carolyn?
I didn't. How about somebody in the chat? Does anybody have a joke?
You had so much time. You saw what happened when we did that.
I forgot.
It doesn't work. It doesn't go well.
David said that you should write a song called Damn You Fingers.
I just did. Oh, from when I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should. I would probably get it wrong, though, David. I want to do a tune that's a Neil Young song that'll really make Carolyn's day. And it also fills the Buffalo Springfield quota.
It would. I don't think you did Jackson Browne yet either, or any Warren Zevon. You have to do Warren Zevon.
That's not... Yeah, we got to fix that. We'll do that first. We might do that instead. I have too many things on this computer. It should just be songs, right?
It should just be music. Yeah, absolutely.
Cinema Girl says, Randy, see, I'll tell you what. I'm a little distracted tonight, so I'm not feeling confident that I'm seeing everything. But I got to say, we have such a great group here. Carolyn, you watch these guys sometimes, but I see them every week, and I just want to say before I forget,
you see
so grateful.
Oh, when you do this.
Well, I mean, you don't see this show as often as I do, but I am so, and Marshall and I know it when we know to say it when we're both here, but I'm so pumped. We have such a great crew, great taste in music. Cinnamon Girl is an awesome song. Let me get to some Warren Zevon first. Carolyn, I probably shouldn't ask you, but since you took time out of your day today to be here, if hypothetically I gave you free reign to pick which Warren Zevon I would do, knowing what I can play, what would you like to hear?
I like.
And pick a plan B too.
Seminole Bingo, Splendid Isolation. Johnny Strikes Up the Band was in my head this morning, but I don't think you do that.
I do that. Which one do you like out of those three?
Seminole Bingo.
All right. New guitar it is.
I just wanted to make you switch guitars.
You just want to see the D45 again, right? Okay, I'll play the D45 again.
Okay.
For you. A little loud there. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll bite. Why do ducks have feathers? To cover their butt quacks. Oh, man. Carolyn, get a better joke, would you? Warren Zevon by request. I'm a junk bond king, and I'm on the run. headed for the sunshine. I got my hands on the wheel. I got gas in the tank. I got a suitcase full of money from the Luxembourg Bank. We didn't stop till we got to Big Cypress. Wandered into the Legion Hall. The sign outside said Seminole Bingo. I fell in love with a ping pong ball, and the SEC is far behind. I'm down in the swamps with the gators and flamingos, a long way from Liechtenstein. I'm a junk bond king playing Seminole Bingo. On my Wall Street wilds that don't help me even slightly, 'cause I never have the numbers and I'm losing nightly. I cashed in the last of my triple B bonds, bought a double wide on a Tamiami trail, parked it right outside the reservation, 15 minutes from the Carbon County Jail, and the SEC is far behind. I'm down in the swamps with the gators and flamingos, a long way from Liechtenstein. I'm a junk bond king playing Seminole Bingo. I'm a junk bond king playing Seminole Bingo.
Maury.
Yes.
I know I don't watch every week, but are these originals by Marshall? Cuddles and Humps and COVID Blues?
They are. If we have people asking for those songs this week, they don't watch the show either. That's a Marshall. That's Marshall's vault. I don't have those songs, but they're great tunes.
Maybe they're just trying to see if you know them. Also, Gordon Lightfoot has been discussed.
Oh, that's Marshall too. You picked the wrong week. I'm sorry.
Well, Marshall said if you don't, he will do one next week. So
it's not really, and it's not unlike us to like wait a week to play one too. So that's a good point. If your song doesn't get played tonight, even if it's something I know, we might have to get to it next week. It's just one of those things. But I'm so grateful you guys are watching and asking. If you're not hearing what you want to hear, it's not because I don't want to play it. There's only so many minutes in the hour, and I really am grateful for you guys contributing. A lot of people try this on YouTube and Facebook, and people watch and they don't even contribute or participate. So thank you very much. I do have some more. Loading Zone, says Lee Carabeck. When Clayton was on the show, that was like a big banger at the end. It was like the best way to close the show out. You ever hear that tune, Loading Zone?
I don't think so. Loading Zone.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, really good stuff. A lot of Clayton songs. I didn't know who did them, but Maury won't play my Warren Zevon song. Mark, I can't play My F is Up. My blank is blank up. I can't do it. Just can't do it. Maybe if I have a D42 I could do it, but Kara, what else do I have to get to besides Southern Cross?
There have been comments, but not a whole lot of requests. I found a joke. Do you want to hear it?
I do. Well, ask our viewers if they want to hear you tell a joke.
Do the viewers want to hear me tell a joke? Or do you just want to hear music?
Joke.
Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover?
Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover?
Yep.
Do you
Anybody know? Because you shouldn't press your luck. Is it stupid enough?
Don't worry, nobody watches this stupid show.
That was pretty good. That wasn't really good. So. All right, we got to do some. I don't know. I'm gonna try that Buffalo Springfield thing.
Right. Cool.
Kara, do me a favor.
Yep.
Sometimes, well, most of the time when Marshall's here, we do a mashup where I'll start it. Marshall, when the battery runs down, kind of thing.
No.
If you remember the lyrics to this song, you don't have to sing them, but type them somewhere in the chat. You're not gonna. It's all right. Here's a Buffalo Springfield song by request that Neil Young also made famous in CSNY. And like Carolyn always says, Neil Young was the best thing that ever happened to Crosby, Stills, and Nash. When the dream came, I held my breath with my eyes closed. I went insane like a smoke ring day when the wind blows. Now I won't be back till later on if I do come back at all. But I love you and I miss you now. In a strange game, I saw myself as you knew me. When the change came and you had a chance to see through me, though the other side is just the same, you can't tell my dream is real. And I love you, and you feel it now. Can you feel it now?
I don't know. I didn't want to sing too loud. My throat's sore. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half. And this is not an acoustic environment that's suitable to request this from me.
Well, Step Brothers, Carrie.
I was gonna say, I wish I knew what that was from.
I thought you would. If it's not from Old School, you don't know it. I understand that. I saw a pretty bad joke from Randy.
I thought that was funny. Is that the whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I ever saw you do that. Did Mom see you do that? Mom, did you see him do that?
Mom, are you looking?
Wait till vacation.
Wait, what?
Wait till vacation. I'm gonna remind you did that.
I have to do a song, Carol, with the word baby in it so I can get Allie to say this.
Baby.
Well, the only one I could think of was Somebody's Baby.
Yeah, but I tried that at Platz's and I killed it. Oh, now I'm seeing the aftermath. Marshall said, Rosanna, that joke's positively awful, but I missed the joke, so I will. I don't want anybody to tell me. All right, let's not look at it. It's probably bad. Okay, hypothetically, if I had 2 songs left to go, Carolyn, and one of them should be Southern Cross, what should I play from the list, or do you want to go over everybody's head and pick the second to the last song?
Well, I'm glad you're going to do Southern Cross because that was an early one. Oh God, I don't know. Somebody asked for something. Mom, what do you want to hear?
Are you not writing them down?
Oh no, I do. But you did a lot of them. Oh yeah. You did. Southern Cross is one of the first ones. Moon Dance you didn't do yet. Some originals you didn't do yet. You didn't do Powderfinger. I know Mom would like Moon Dance.
Yeah. So Moondance, Powderfinger, Southern Cross. Lee said Something Fine. Originals.
Oh, I missed that.
Wow,
Sorry.
I feel like I owe you guys 5 or 6 more songs, and I did them all myself tonight. What happens when I'm with Marshall and I only get to do half of them? That's weird.
Somebody asked for Ripple.
Yeah. Should I try that?
Not if you think you don't want to do it. No, do something you want to do.
I'm not that great at it, and those birds are bothering me.
How about Baby? Not with Baby.
Baby.
That?
Yeah.
Baby?
Baby.
Now Lily Cat, is that beloved cat?
That was my other cat. Lily, I've told Lily on some replies that was the name of one of my favorite cats. Yes.
I thought
Rest
maybe
in
that
peace,
was
Lily Cat. No, but I did. It's funny. I did ask Lori. I said, Sam can't be here tonight. Lori, do you want to help with Caroline? And she laughed and laughed and laughed and said, oh no, I don't want anything to do with that. So.
Oh my God! Wait till I see her.
She thought that was so cute that I asked her, like, oh, I don't want anything to do with that live show you do. I'm going to try something. And, oh, good. David Belcher just saved me. David, I don't know how old David is, but in the way that I say he's an old friend of the show, he's probably been here the longest-ish. He's definitely in the senior class of, if this show started and then it like progressed every so many months and weeks, David's from the first class. So this goes to David, and then we're going to end with CSN. And I'm just so grateful you guys didn't tune out tonight. Carolyn, thank you for saving the show. This has been so much fun. Marshall, if you couldn't tell yet, we miss you dearly. Looking forward in the worst way to seeing you again so soon, maybe next week if we're lucky. And if we don't see you next week, I promise I'll get Carolyn to get some jokes ready early ahead of time. And I'll ask Carolyn if she's not busy next week. She's not into it.
Simon.
See? When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think it all. And my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can read the writing on the wall. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us the green, the summer makes you think all the world is a sunny day. Oh yeah, I've got a Nikon camera, love to take a photograph. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. If you took all the girls I knew when I was single, brought them all together for one night, you know they'd never match my sweet imagination. Everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us the green, the sunrise makes you think all the world is a sunny day. Oh yeah, I've got a Nikon camera, love to take a photograph. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. summer field. In 65 I was 17, running up 101. I don't know where I'm running now, I'm just running on. Running on empty. I'm running blind. I'm running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive. Trying not to confuse it with what you do to survive. In 69 I was 21 and I called the road my own. I don't know when that road turned onto the road I'm on. Running on empty. Running blind. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Everyone I know, everywhere I go, people need some reason to believe. I don't know about anyone but me. If it takes all night, that'll be alright. If I could get you to smile before I leave. Looking out at the road rushing under my wheels. I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this life feels. I look around for the friends that I used to turn to pull me through. Looking into their eyes, I see them running too. Running on empty. Running blind. I'm running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really tempt me. You know the way you look so kind. I'm gonna stick around, but I'm running behind. I don't even know what I'm hoping to find. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind.
How you like me now? Oh, how you like me now? How you like me now?
You have to wait till the animation's over, Karen.
Nice.
It's over.
Oh, it's over?
I mean the soundbite, yeah. So. Well, Kara, thank you so much for spending your evening with me. All of you guys in the chat, thank you so much. Marshall, I missed a good night from you, so good night to yourself and feel better and get well. I want to thank you from everybody here at Maury's Music, my sister Carolyn, my missing partner Marshall, and we're going to have a great time next week for sure. Again, if this is your first time seeing the program and you kind of like the idea, but you're not so sure, please owe it to yourself to check out last week's program. That's more nothing against what we did tonight, but it's basically a two-person song circle. Lots of fun. Not as what's the word, charming as Carolyn is, but it's neat in its own way. And please do come back and check it out. Check that version out. But I'll tell you the truth. When I announced it was going to be a different show tonight, more than a handful of people said they've been waiting for this since the last maiden voyage of Martin versus Martini. So Carolyn, you're doing something right.
We'll have to make it like quarterly.
Well, I did like it the week we did it. This back in the wintertime, I remember you and Samantha running into each other, and it's that classic thing from a movie where you both want to say the same thing at the same time. And I
Yeah.
thought one of you said something like, we could do this almost every Thursday, and the other one, how did that go? It was pretty opposite, if I remember it.
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I could see her saying this the opposite.
It was you like maybe almost every Thursday, and she's like, maybe for Christmas.
Yeah.
So hey guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to send you home with the perfect song on the perfect guitar. This is Crosby, Stills and Nash on the D45. Clinky, clinky car.
Clinky, clinky. I'm going the wrong
You
way.
did.
Clinky.
You did over here. See where mine is?
I'm not techno.
All right. No, you
Cheers.
did great. You really did good. Let me find a song for that, and I want to thank everybody for being here. Clinky, clinky.
Is that scotch?
See you at Christmas.
Clinky, clinky, clink. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Thanks for everything, guys. Got out of town on a boat for the Southern Island, sailing to reach before the following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, in the downhill run to the Papa Ede. Off the wind on this having live the Marquesas, we got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. And I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it well. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why he came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying. My love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all the flags are a-flying. She might be all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. And I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it well. Know it well. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You must be being bested. Somebody fine, come along, make me forget about loving you in the Southern Cross.
You know what the great thing is about music? It's so easy.
Well, to truly master an instrument, you'll need years of...
So easy.
Carolyn, thank you very much. You did awesome watching the chat, helping with requests. Have a great evening, Kara.
Everybody, have a great week.
Peace out.
Jimmy Macaroni. This is my little buddy here.
Worst episode ever.
Kara, you did great.
Good night.
Thank you, David.
You took 4 minutes of my life and I want them back. Oh, I'd only waste them anyway.
That's good. Where's that?
But my lips hurt real bad.
These are Napoleon.
It'd be nice if you could pull me into town.
Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, Kip.
You can do it!
That's why we do it every week.
Really, that's funny.